Hey there everyone, this is KT. Hope I sound alright. Got a bit of a different audio setup, so please tell me if the mic is too quiet. Oh, excuse me. I just ate like a half a pound of beef and a bunch of jalapeno peppers. It was super hot. Whoa, okay. Please load. What should we listen to tonight? What should we... Oh, that's like a good stretch. Put that one on and maybe change later. Sounds a little bit loud. Is the music like a little loud to you guys? That ought to be fine. I don't really need the audio for Ruby Sapphire. Sounds good. Appreciate it, Beavers. Appreciate the luck. Dryad, how you doing? How is everyone today? Oh yeah, we're just jumping in. Right. So I did a little bit of a practice last night. we have a current streak going. I lost my 50 streak, but did not lose my 100 streak yet. So we're going to continue the 100 straight away. Also got to check is the... This one? Yeah, it is that one. Oh, but then I can't really use the mouse. Oh, excuse me. Whatever. If the counter's not working, I'll find out the hard way. Yeah, so this team, I've made a copy. I guess it's been a while since we did Ruby Sapphire. So I've got a clone of this team and a clone of the level 50 team, the little Tauros. However, this team is illegal at level 50 because Articuno is not allowed to know... Did that go up? It did. Hell yeah. Articuno is not able to know Sheer Cult at level 50. So that is a bit of an illegal team. But it's cool. We're not really following the rules around here. Music is tad loud. Appreciate it. Let me turn you down. Hope that's a little better. How you doing, Dryad? How are things? I know I've said it a bunch of times on these streams, but man, I'm so impressed with Miltank. Maybe it's just this one. This one has like 170 IVs. This one is just super cracked, but Miltank has like failed to disappoint yet. I can just heal on this thing. I'm not scared of a Dodrio. What's he gonna do? A crit? I'll live a crit. There's no way that'll KO. What I'm really scared of is Tri-Attack Burning. Yeah, awesome damage, dude. Oh, look at that. I got cocky and got crit. Oh, I'm so scared. Now we get to set up with the next Cheese Master. This Articuno set is so epic. Oh, are you about to do some, like, flail... Okay, never mind. I thought I was about to do, like, a Salac flail set. No, I was going for Facade. It still did a ton. Maybe that Dodrio was good. That should have been nicer to Dodrio. Should have been talking shit. Okay, so we're half health, but this is free. You're gonna need to like crit Fire Blast. Like they play on Japanese, how do you know what the moves say? It's pretty easy to just remember because each Pokemon only has 4 moves. But I have gotten to the point where I do recognize the text for a lot of my opponent's moves. Like I recognize when there's a crit. I recognize what the Oko moves look like. I don't know, I'm not an expert at this stuff. The best advice I would ever give, if you're trying to understand Japanese, is to try to read it. Try to decipher what you're looking at. Though you should probably take it from like a real language expert. Oh, right, that's the... Yeah, okay, so that's the reason my counters start to get misaligned, is that I'm mashing that one too quickly. We need to let the text on the trainer linger for just a little bit to make sure we never miss it. Oh, excuse me. I'm actually gonna go blow my nose. Very sinusy after the hot peppers. Up. I still feel kind of sinusy. Maybe it's just that time of year. Miltank Monday, am I right? Oh yeah. We like Miltank. She is very good. It's a very hard-working Pokemon. There's no, like, trick. It's not like Metagross who can just blow up and win automatically. Miltank has to earn her victories. Oh, look, it's Raichu. I'm amazed you lived that. Oh, when you hit me with a massive Iron Tail. Yeah, I think Miltank has 105 defense. Just, like, awesome. Awesome for a normal type to have such high defense. On top of Thick Fat, which is just a busted ability. Well, busted for a normal type, I should say. But take it, Miltank didn't do so well after Gen 3. Thunder Wave. Good thing I've got a Lum Berry. I'm gonna make sure not to spill the coffee on my computer. That would be a bit of a disaster. You guys would love it. It would be funny, but I would prefer not to do that. You lived? What? How did you live? I did it again. I'm gonna linger there more. Em is the goat or the cow, yeah. She's absolutely the very best. So I made this team as like a fun, nice crit, as a fun counterpart to the main team, where we use Tauros, Zapdos, and Latios, and I think that's like probably the best. Ooh. Kind of like physical, or sorry, like a very efficient offensive team is that trio. Yeah, I guess we just accept going down. I don't really want to die. So I came up with this as a counterpart. We use Miltank, who's the obvious counterpart to Tauros. Then we use one of the other birds, and Moltres is just not that useful in the tower. Ooh, nice one. And then of course Latios is a good counterpart to Latios. Okay, I'm dead. And it was a crit. Okay. Not too worried. This is the perfect Latios I stole from the tower. If you've watched any of Beavery's, his like multi-challenge, the Latios he's using in that is the same one here. It's this one that's Timid that was hijacked from the tower. Go definitely into the track. Get through. Please just get through. Thank you. Maybe I should just wait until I see the camera go up. Nice Scar. There's a few, like, bad matchups for Miltank. Yeah, I let you, Sayla, originally. It's probably free setup. What can Scarm do? Maybe it's got Steel Wings? There we go. Tracked. Okay. And now that we're at +2 with Latios, there's like very little that can stand in our way. I still can't believe 434 battles with the AI just doing whatever it likes. Copy Levitate. Probably want to freeze. I think we're holding Cheri Berry. Milo's not too scary. Milo is always annoying for Zapdos because Milo can have Mirror Coat and never dies to just a raw Thunderbolt. That's always gonna live. Especially this one. This one has leftovers, which means it does. Well, but that's for level 50. I actually don't know the level 100 sets as well. You just mirror coded. Okay, this is that one. I wonder how many are just copied. How many are in level 50 and they just copy one for level 100? I always think of the HP for Latios. I think it was good with Calm Mind to stop Metagross. Ooh, is that Focus Punch? Yeah. If you're thinking what hidden power for Latios, yeah, I think Sight or Fire is probably your only option because Fire is the real coverage the Latios are missing. Swag Papaya Berry, Raichu. This is our third Raichu tonight. We've already killed 3 Raichus. Yeah, HP Fire has to be the best option. Because I wouldn't say they struggle with steals, but they're just not great against steals. Oh, great. Do you really threaten me? What can you do? Yeah, that's a good point. You know, I guess if you happen to get a hidden power Fire, it's nice. I remember when Ubers had a ladder, Shedinja would like come in and wall Latios. Nice for death. You guys think we can do it? We can get the cheese? On a 4 attacking set? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, you go first, but are you gonna break a sub? Oh, maybe. Okay, whatever you did just missed. I think it was Hypnosis. And now you are super dead. Yeah, just in a vacuum, HP Fire isn't all that useful. Speaking of, there he is. Yeah, I really like the Latios, the Calm Mind Surf. The one that I use in the tower here. That one's really good. Sure hope that doesn't KO. That KOs. Uh-oh. Oh, and of course you have a Shell Bell or something. This is a fast Latios, too. And we get the special down, of course, and a Shell Bell so you get your health before the turn ends. Great. Alright, we need to hide. We need to get behind a sub immediately, because this might just blow up. Volts. Are you gonna break sub? Oh yeah, you did. That's probably because I'm down special defense though. Try it again. Oh no, you just quick claw boom, of course. I sure hope Latios can finish whatever's in the back. If this is Shedinja, we lose. Alright, who's in the back? Milo. Okay, that's not too scary. We probably just need to go to +6 to make sure we KO. What move you're using? What is that? What are you trying to do, Milo? Okay, that's disastrous. It shouldn't do too much. No freeze. Nice. There's no way I KO at +3. You have Ice Beam. I don't know if that confirms that you have Mirror Coat or not. And we're frozen. Alright, go for blood. Latios, you need to get out of the ice. Bust out, please. Look, it's melting. Please, just bust out. Yeah, whatever that move, it keeps failing. Okay, that's 3 freeze in a row. Oh yeah. Yep, whatever Milo's trying to do is not working. We are still frozen, of course. Stop. Died to another ice beam. Maybe it's a roll? I think we're dead. No, look at that, we're still alive. Not the Latios will get unfrozen. Land the course. Now's the good time to attract, just as, you know, cripple us. Just be thought, please. What was that, 10? Did I get 10 frozen in a row? Gonna die to surf. 17 HP. Latios is still frozen. There we go. Do I want to catch the Milo? Not really. So let's swap out. Well, that was funny.
Sapphire. Need to save.
That's why you got the leftovers on Latios? True. Unfortunately, I'm running an insane Articuno with Substitute and Sheer Cold. That's my reserved leftovers. Alright, back to the good team. No more of this ridiculous Neil the Tank and Latios. I should probably update these save files now that I have the GBX. Because I'll probably just use the GBX to flash and save, rather than still using the Wii. I probably should have switched. Whoops, a little too fast. Do not crit. Please do not. You're in overgrow range, which is scary. I've noticed, whatever, like, low tier I was on the ADV ladder, I've gotten away from this one guy. I hated fighting him. He was always lead Sapphire, triple starter. It was this terrible, like, lead Sapphire sub leech thing. And it's just so annoying to fight against. I think it was HP Ice and Leaf Blade. I think those were its only attacks. Maybe it was HP Fire. It was such a pain to fight. I hated fighting that guy all the time. Super annoying. He would never ever miss Leech. I would literally have to stall out 16 Leeches by some miracle. And of course this is a team without Roar, so it's pretty rough. I want to go back to that Tyranitar where you use Dragon Dance and Roar. It's surprisingly good being able to just roar at the opponent, especially if you can read the fact that they're trying to roar you out for your boosts. It's a lot of fun. At Regirock, we just go straight into Latios, and if this blows up, whatever. Earthquake, that's perfect. Got a Quick Claw, went for another Earthquake, very good. Whoa. Very sick. Epic play by the AI. And that was a crit. Nice. Another League Blaziken, not bad. Please no Sceptile in the back. Or just something that's ground weak. Those are my favorite teams when it's like Blaziken, Manectric, Raichu. And I'm locked into Earthquake. Registeel, it's not bad. Registeel with a Quick Claw, Ancient Power, that's a lot worse. Oh, but he's weak. He is super weak. Ooh. Oriana's never fun to deal with. Ludi's not too bad. I don't think I KO with Double Edge. So Returnal would be fine. We KO with Returnal, nice. Latios that's faster than me, nice. Oh, and this is level 50 as well. Oh, and she barely lives. I can tell it's got Earthquakes, it's one of the stupid ones. Let's maybe try catching it. I don't want to spend too much time on catches tonight. I kind of want to get on the grind to get encounters for this. And it's got Shell Bell, it's the Shell Bell one. Let's Throw out who's in the back. It's a Regice. Oh, jeez. Okay, one moment.
Regice can kill us. Good news, Regice.
Alright. About to throw for content. What is this? What kind of Latios do I still need? To be honest, I don't really need any more. I've already got... Well, I don't have the special attacking nature, so I think I've got Quiet. I went and purged a bunch of the bad natures. So I should maybe make a list of the ones worth hunting down. We'll catch this Latios just because it's early into stream. And it outspeeds. Ooh, nice. Might be a little bit tough to get Tauros killed here. That did no damage. It was a very Regice. It must be not. Oh, okay. Well, this works because we can go Earthquake against Latios. I'm actually kind of surprised that killed because this thing seems super weak. But I fear, don't you have like Shadow Ball? Don't you have like a really bad physical attack? Yeah, Earthquake hit me. And it's Shell Bell. Not that the health matters too much. Oh, thank you. Thank you for showing me Latios got her Shell Bell after the fight. Alright, lads. Any guesses for the nature? It might take a little bit to wrangle Latios. And of course, if this one sucks, we're just going to continue. If it's like Jolly or some crap. We know it's a speed nature. Obviously, it outspeeds Tauros. It has to be a speed nature. We're playing Sapphire? You think it's hasty? Oh, she's just the best. She just behaves right away. Alright, let's bank on hasty. So this is my new tech, is because I saw it go up there and it has to take 2 steps, we go back there just to see if it went back. Because every now and then, Latios like to stay on the same route a bunch of times in a row. So where'd you go this time? Went south. We can try left. Oh, and she's taking off. Did you stay or are you gone? Did I blow it? I blew it. doing the same thing. Let's try right. Okay, now let's try south. Not bad. That wasn't too long. Okay, let's activate the repel, the white flute, now the repel. Alright, let's see what we got. Old man got right in the way. Come on, Timid. Here we have a fake Latios. We don't care about this one. Please, just kill me. Thank you. Fake Latios is about to get replaced with a good one. I wouldn't mind the Red Ice either. That one seemed like it was minus attack. Okay, how are we looking for the natures? Last screenshot on my phone was me getting lead dugged again. Maybe ADV sucks. Maybe lead dug trio is what I should be doing, and trying to play with a different lead is just foolish. It's time to do lead dug. But what happens if you're against Skarmory? Well, don't worry about that. Alright, come on, Timid. It's naive. Is that worth keeping? Probably not. True, ground immune. Yeah, I don't know that I want to keep it naive. Kind of sucks, but whatever. Yeah, I don't either. I don't really know the Palace ones. And to be honest, I think I would rather just use cool shiny Pokemon in the Palace rather than, like, stolen ones from the Frontier just to get the gold. But I suppose these things are cool having perfect stats, so we should find something to do with them. Alright, back to the grind. That wasn't too many encounters. Palace is a menace. I remember my Skarmory doing pretty okay in the Palace because I don't know his nature, like how that was affecting him. But he just loved setting up spikes and occasionally using Roar and Protect and Toxic. Like he had the ADV moveset, and he did okay. Decent for attack? Well, I'll keep that in mind. I must have a shiny naive Pokemon somewhere. Yeah, Varese, you might like this. I've been thinking of assembling a team. I call it the shitty legendaries, because my shiny Regice, he's hasty, and my shiny Zapdos, he's brave. So I'm trying to like assemble a team with these guys that have really bad natures. The only third contender would be Latios, who is also brave, but I think Latios might just be too good. Latios can do okay, get patched up with Calm Mind. Oh, nice boom, dude. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, is stick him in the palace and just let them do their thing. Because, you know, Regice can run Bolt Beam, which is great. And Zapdos is not the best, but Zapdos is still able to do a lot of damage. Nice Starmie. Ooh, alright. Lead Glalie is an unfortunate Salak holder, which I don't really like that, because it means he can get 2 turns, one of which could be Hail, and that's real slow. Yep. Okay, doesn't have it. Breloom always throws. Breloom is like my favorite, I guess Raichu as well. They're like my favorite Pokemon to see my opponent throw out, because there's just no concern in the world of no-nos. I guess they could like Effect Swarmy, but that's like the worst they can do, is that their ability carries them and might be annoying. They're always super free. That's good damage from Kingdra. Popular. How you doing, Chief? You know how it goes, grinding the tower, killing everything in my sight. We got tricked by a Latios. I went and caught a Latios, but she was naive. So, not so good. Hope you're doing alright. I've been enjoying the updates your team, your Granite Cave team has been doing. And Milo. Well, we're already managing damage. Got to fight the Elite Four and Leaf Green. Yo, good luck. That team was cool too, the one with Kanga and Electabuzz. The Granite Cave team is struggling? Well, I think everyone's struggling in the Frontier. The Frontier's not exactly kind to any of us. Ooh, nice dodge. Oh, and Breeze is caught up in Emerald. Hell yeah. The team with Dawnfen, right? Oh, are you doing a Leaf Green after a Fire Red, or is this a different... Yeah, this isn't the Kangaskhan team, is it? I think you were doing Japanese Fire Red. I know you were playing in Japanese, that's for sure. Yeah, Dawn fan. Nice. And it's slacking. My, like, worst lead matchup possible. This guy's just about to hit me with a counter. Alright, Zapdos, get in there. Don't die. Venusaur, Clefable, Neo Queen, Farfetch'd, Poliwrath, and Jinx. Yo, that's a sick. Oh, okay, what do we want to do? I can chunk him with Thunderbolt and burn my Lum Berry. Yeah, because he's not going to get Salad. But the thing is, Zapdos might not do half. It might be like just over or just under. Look at that. That's like exactly half. And now we burn our Lum Berry. We are faster, which is great. The downside is, though, we're about to get hit by him. Please just like crit or para or something. Just crit or high roll. Okay. Alright, whatever he did didn't work. Thank you, slacking. Very scary. Throw with Earthquake. Bad. This guy is like a max HP team. He has the highest HP total from 3 Pokemon that are allowed. I guess Walrein would be third, maybe Wailord. Oh. Oh, you're rare in the tower too. It's like impossible to know what nature you are though. Well, mess. Good thing I don't care about that. Yeah, Beavers, I remember one time you asked me if I had a Salamence. What nature is it that you were looking for? Because I know I have a Hasty. I have a female that's Hasty, and I think that's my only Salamence, actually. I might have another one. I don't remember. I should go through the folders. I assume he would want Jelly. Oh, let's see what it is. Really pumped for the Game Boy Advance? Me too. I made my, it's like a pledge, I guess. My pledge to buy one yesterday. Or was that this morning? I feel like that was yesterday. You live. Are you kidding? Looking for Jolly. Hasty could be useful. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, that thing is going to be fun. I hope it does release sooner than its deadline. Let's check Leon. You might just trick me, though. Oh, of course. Should have known. It's the classic Focus Band Kekleon. Or, sorry, Focus Punch. Looking for a bold Dusclops. Dang, that's a specific, suppose it makes sense, though. Yeah, Dusclops, you would need to, like, look at the calc to ever figure out what nature it is. And I think at that point, it's just worth it to catch it no matter what. And just say, you know, we're going for Dusclops today. Oh, that was a bulky Milo. Yep, full house, of course. I really wish I was locked into return right now. Okay. We made it out. Yep, we'll do it. We'll give Walrein a turn for not doing that. Don't freeze. It's a tradition. Tauros gets frozen like every time I stream this. I guess we got our freeze out of the way. The Latios got demolished by one freeze. Lost a million turns. And it was a freeze. Oh, yeah. I sure hope there's no shed engine in the back. No static? Nice. Latios. And we're faster. Nice. Yeah, another Pokemon that's really bulky. She never dies in one hit. Oh, look at that. We got pretty close. Altaria? Who's that? Altaria? How on earth did you get in the tower? Whatever you did just missed, too. Easy. I think that was number 7. Yep. Until a few days ago, I thought Altaria's Gen 3 sprite was itself just sitting in a cloud, fully surrounding itself, not as its wings. True. Yeah, I think I get what you mean. I remember, what the hell was it called? There was like a dragon thing in Donkey Kong Country that was like a bird in the clouds. It's in the 3rd game, which is the weird one. Like the birds. There's a banana bird. Oh god, that thing looks so freaky. Banana Bird Queen. Jeez, I think that's weird. Very strange game. 1 and 2 are good, however. It's kind of the classic franchise made a trilogy, and the third game is the like odd one out. Again, faster than Tauros. And I'm not gonna kill. Oh, do we risk just going to Latios here? Oh, that's so... Damn it. Those games are hard? No kidding. Well, it's made by the guys that made Battletoads. And if you want to know a secret, Donkey Kong Country 2 is... Hey, you're switching. What? I can't believe that. Alright, whatever. The games are made by the guys that made Battletoads, and the level design's actually pretty similar, especially in Donkey Kong Country 2. And it blew up. Oh my god. I'm just completely... Like, the game that this AI has on me. I'm completely out. It's probably gonna go... Well, no, it's gonna see that I have Zapdos here. Please don't have Ice Beam. That's all I request, is no Ice Beams, please. I couldn't believe that. A double switch. The AI double switched me. And it's got Ice Beam. Please, do not freeze. I got a berry, but don't do it. Are you just gonna crit? Oh my god. Yeah, don't let anyone tell you the Ruby AI is primitive. It just double switched me. Oh gee. Well, that's not too scary. I guess he could have Quick Claw. He could just cheese out... No, doesn't he always have Focus Band? He goes for Earthquake anyways. I think Machamp always has Focus Band in Ruby. Maybe some of Quick Claw. Good grief, that was a scary fight. That was a good one. Again, mash too fast. I'm going to... That's why my counter seems so low, is because I keep missing him by a mash out. Probably did need that. Gardevoir's like weirdly bulky. Oh, a Scarm in the end. That means you can be stolen. I've already got 2 Skarmories, I just don't remember their natures. It's like those Skarmories about to meet its end, though. Yeah, for defensive Pokemon, it's really tough to know what nature it is. And he gets the boost. Yeah, maybe it's time to go back to lead Skarmory in ADV. I think I've had my fun with lead Tar. What I was trying to say earlier in Discord, I think Boatar sucks. I'm not really enjoying it that much. The cool idea that you can sub on a Blissey is just not that good. And you feel like my crunch always feels weak. I really just wish that it was Pursuit Tar. So I should just run Pursuit Tar instead. But that's only really good if you need to remove the ghosts. Otherwise, like, Pursuit Tar is not great. Oops. We just got Bright Powders. Whatever he did missed, so it's okay. Yeah, I think I'm not as impressed with Mixed Tar. Well, I guess Pursuit Tar is a Mixed Tar, but he seems better when he's got Pursuit. Even if Pursuit doesn't always come up. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, not bad. About to hit 200. I don't know what we're gonna stop at tonight, to be honest. I forgot how much slower this is than like literally every other hunt. But I really don't want to torture you guys with doing this without animations. I think if we're gonna stream it, we should have animations on, because like, what's the point of seeing it if it's just the raw the game without any flourish? But it really is a lot slower. All right, 3,200. Who is it? You. They can have Ice Punch, right? They gotta be able to have Ice Punch if they breed with Medicham. Yeah, he does have Ice Punch, as a matter of fact. Don't freeze. Alright, gotta be kind of quick on the soundtrack. Gonna not get, We'll go with these three. Turn it down a touch because this game is loud. That'd be an awesome game to do a video playthrough. These three is like a very weird RPG action game. Uh-oh. Alright, well, if you liked my move so much, I won't change it. Just for you, I'll do the same thing. Smash into him again. Counter? What did you go for? Encore for the trick Pokemon in the back? Oh, true. I just got double Quick Clawed. Right on Quick Claw me twice, and whatever he did missed. I feel like it was Horn Drill. The AI is done playing around. They don't want Tauros ripping apart the tower anymore. He's too powerful. That's why he wasn't in Hoenn. He was too powerful. It is so annoying that Lantern barely lives. Okay, we can go Zapdos. It really doesn't matter. Go to either of them. Zapdos is a little bit better because either status move will get absorbed, where yeah, Latios does not have a Lum. Okay, let's just get through. We did not get through. Ugh. I'm gonna bring the Granite Cave team to Ruby for some tower. Hell yeah. Might be a little bit more. It's true, the AI will just throw you a bone. Absol. Wow. Absol's pretty rare in the tower. Yeah, the Ruby Tower is significantly easier. You really can just cobble together any team and they should do okay. I had a little bit of trouble with my Metagross Politoed Gengar team because that team's just not great into waters and the tower will throw a lot of waters at you. Another Kemba. But that was about it. That was really our only struggle, and it was not that hard to give Gengar Giga Drain over Destiny Bond because the AI is not even going to reliably try to kill me. I can't tell what move it's going to do most of the time. So Destiny Bond isn't very good. We needed something to hit the Swampert. Kecleon worth a double edge? I'd say so. I hate you live that, dude. Oh, do you give me a choice band? Thanks. Oh, wait a minute. You might have given me Macho Rice. No, that's choice band. You go. That's crazy. Yeah, you get to change moves after? Weird. Sucks hitting Lantern because Lantern has so much HP. The team is bad into waters. A lot to Sharpedo in the dome. Damn. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Sharpedo isn't too bad, but yeah, he is fast. Oh yeah. Perfect use of Tauros. And that's round 7, isn't it? Yep. Nice. Not a great sign to lose to Sharpedo, true. Yeah, like, of the waters, he's pretty squishy. He's pretty weak. I'd say, like, Golduck is probably a little bit higher power level. But I guess Golduck doesn't hit as hard. But Golduck gets better coverage. Because really, all that you have with Sharpedo is Water, Ice, Dark, and, like, normal. I guess ground. But that's really it. It's not the lead I like to see. Especially not if it Quick Claws. Damn. We've gotten Quick Clawed so many times tonight. And a crit? A Quick Claw crit, no less. A Quick Claw and a Para! Wow. Registeel just sapping away all the good luck, huh? They call him the triple threat. He just goes for a Metal Claw. Yeah, okay. Alright, I sure hope Zapdos does enough. And we're also, like, stuck against Shedinja if we run into Shed. Zam isn't running Thunder Punch, but I really don't want to drop Psychic. Whoa. And a Perfect Latios. And look forward to drop Fire or Ice. This is tricky. Let's maybe roar, see if we have a water in the back that Zapdos can get value. Yeah, Zam is like secretly not that good. I know we all think Zam is good from like casual playthroughs, but there's like a lot of stuff he just can't touch or can't like hit that hard. And he's really squishy. Like, I like Zam quite a lot. The best thing he has going for him is his super speed. He is ridiculously fast. It's really a secret. Well, you know what I mean. I'm about shiny hunting a Levitate or Lum Berry to replace Aggron, even though I love Aggron. Yeah, to be honest, those guys are a little better into water. True, yeah. If you had a Baton Pass Calm Mind, like one of the EVs, if you had an Espeon, but then you're like double Dark Week and double Ghost Week. Sure. Umbreon's also like very bulky. Umbreon can solo a lot of Pokemon. Forgive me if you already answered this, but what's Zam's ability? Oh yeah, the Fire Red one? That's an easy hunt. Oh, speaking of Zam, there he is. Yeah, Inner Focus. It's not the worst. It'd be kind of nice if you're in doubles, if you did a doubles team, because then you could never get Fake Out. And you won't get Rock Slide flinch, but of course you're gonna die to a Rock Slide from anybody. Alright, Ludicolo, like, what's the plan here? You're gonna 1v3 my entire team with 5 HP? The IVs aren't great? Oh my god. Yeah, that's kind of just the nature of getting shiny Pokemon, is sometimes their IVs are ass. Sometimes they have a nature that is not so ideal. You think Ludigy's gonna 1v3 my team? I'm dead. Not only is he gonna punch through Tauros, but then Zapdos is gonna go down, and then he's gonna somehow make a miracle versus Latios. Once again, the AI just completely runs a game on me and knows when I'm gonna switch. I fully expected a quick claw boot. 100% expected Regirock to just blow up as a sore loser. He's gonna do it? No. Oh, and there's the crit. Nice. Didn't need that last turn. No way. Ouch. That was a ton of damage. Wouldn't want to lock into Double Edge ought to be fine. Regirock double Laddie. What a team. Oh my god, that was so much damage too. A lot of this is falling on Zapdos. I sure hope... Well, we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll just kill. Oh yeah. Man, scary game. Yeah, true. He must have, he's from Fire Red, or from Ruby and Sapphire. Or maybe he did the Lottie glitch himself. That's how he got him with perfect IVs. Because if we know anything based on the factory, clearly the trainers in this game have some means to just make Pokemon. That's why there can be, like, multiple legendaries. But then there's, like, weird stuff in the decks that implies there's, like, countless versions of legendaries. So, I don't know what the deal is with that. Is there one Celebi, or is there multiple? Absol lived on 1 HP. And popped a Salak? Uh-oh. Okay, whatever. Not sticking. No, don't care. Yeah, I see what you mean. I guess Altaria's like feet and tail kind of give it away. Altaria is also a really great shiny. It's unfortunate that she's so bad. Episode 2 of being frozen all game. Tauros, bust out, please. Get out of your ice prison. Oh, okay, free. See? Tauros is better than Latios. Once Latios gets in the ice prison, she never gets out. Tauros just immediately gets out. Another Raichu. We've been killing so many Raichus tonight. Trio. So I did actually EV train. Maybe I said this last stream. I did EV train my shiny Dodrio from the Safari, the one I got that's jolly. And the banded damage does disappoint. He is not that strong, unfortunately. Tauros is so goated. He really is the best. If you're ever considering like a serious attempt in the tower, I cannot suggest getting a good Tauros enough. He is so damn strong. Welcome, Baco. How you doing? Let's go Zapdos this time and pop a HP grass. Don't do it. Okay. Wondering why it's not OU. Yeah, it's rough into Skarmory and Fori. You obviously, like, if you're banded, you just clunk straight into Gengar. You're not great into Tar. Whoa. Who's that? You're not great into nose pass. And you really need Choice Band. You essentially are Aerodactyl, but you're grounded, so you take spikes damage. I've used him in ADV, though. He's good if you pair him with a Pursuit Tar, because then you can eliminate a ghost. Assuming the op even has a ghost. Yes, Baka, we're gonna steal a shiny. Whoa, this guy had all of the, like, shitty level 100 tier Pokemon. He had Nose Pass and Sableye. Yeah, true. Means, hey, it can trap, what's his name? Trap Skarm. Yeah, what were the other problems? I guess you're not great into Arrow either. You don't have a good way of hitting Arrow, and Arrow can just smash into you. Stealing? Alright, we're gonna borrow it and not give it back. Permanently borrow it, as I call it. Yeah, what are the other problems? Like, those are the big ones. You really scare out Suicune. Zapdos doesn't really want to take a big double edge. So it's essentially like Arrow with Intimidate, and you're not as fast. And of course, you're not threatening a good rock move. If you're gonna run Tauros, you cannot run HP rock. You have to do Ghost. Otherwise, you just can't touch Gengar and Misdreavus. That's the same tech for Gyarados. If ever you've considered using Hidden Power Rock on Gyarados, you do not kill Zapdos unless he's, like, majorly chipped already. Even at +2, you don't kill Zapdos. It seems like it can be good with a specific team. Yep. If I can find it. Do I have it on my phone? The Tauros team? Oh, God. Let's see. I'm in the low 1500s now, and ADV is, like, stopped being as fun. Yeah, I had this team. It was Pursuit Tar as the lead with a banded Tauros, and we had Jirachi, Magneton, Claydol, and Milo. I'm running HP Fire on Mag. That's, like, definitely for 4E. Yeah, if you can plan around it, if you can prepare Tauros really well. Yeah, Jirachi's another one. Jirachi's another guy that can cause trouble. Because if you're locked into a normal move, that's free entry for Jirachi, and, like, it may seem extreme, but Jirachi can sometimes win from just getting a free switch in. Like, one Calm Mind can sometimes get out of control. What's the team? It's Pursuit Tar, Banded Tauros, Claydol, Magneton, Milo, and Jirachi. That was my crew. I feel like the team is a little bit bad into Snorlax, but Tauros can sort of deal with that. It was fun. I think Tauros is, you know, he's not incredible, but definitely an unexpected pick, and he can do a lot of damage. How did it perform? This is a pretty old team, but I remember decent. One big problem is just being banded in a Sandstorm format. So, like, every time you step on spikes is kind of disastrous. And because you're banded, you're going to be switching out a lot. So maybe you want to put him on a team with, like that Porygon 2, Kingdra, Raikou, Heracross type deal. In fact, he can almost substitute Heracross. Yes, I'm kind of weather clear. But it's good. One thing that's really fun is if you're lead Tauros and you're against lead Ments, and it's the, like, standard Ments, your double edge is going to do over half, and his brick break is going to do under half. So you end up winning that 1v1 if he dares stay in. Which, of course, since you both intimidated each other, it's like kind of 50-50 whether they'll stay in or whether they want to switch out. Look who it is. But it really is so satisfying if you can get the opponent down to like a last mon Suicune or a last mon Blissey, and you just let Tauros go to town. Metagross, that's another troublesome Pokemon. Another free switch in if you're locked into a normal move. Nice, he got the attack raise from Earthquake. Classic Metagross, gets the attack raise off of every move. Yeah, if I remember, Chief, I can post it in the ADV channel. It's a really old team of mine, though, using Tauros. Wow, nice. Got a triple Earthquake team. Claydol Mag kind of slot into a dozen of physical offense teams. Like, those work really well with Gyarados and Mence and Tar. Because you get to remove Skarm and then remove the spikes that Skarm might have caused. But Claydol's also just, like, good. Claydol's, like, a really great switch-in a lot of the time to Zapdos. I wonder if it's worth it to double edge Zam, because Zam doesn't have that much HP, so I'm not going to lose as much. And it might be nice to be locked into double edge for opponent number 2. Well, it's a little more than I would have hoped. Not bad. I want to get back into ADV, it's been a while. You need some teams. Yeah, fair enough. I ran into a Bayonet today. Yeah, I really hope that this Game Boy Advance thing does come out soon. Like, sooner than it's expected, which is a year from now. Because I think it would be fun to do, like, cartridge ADV stuff. I've been trying to get, like, more matches with Amaryllis doing the XD net play. So if ever you're interested, Chief, I would be happy to teach you how to set that stuff up. It's really, really simple. It'd be fun to have more opponents for singles and for Ore. Because I got a feeling Mr. Man, assuming he didn't fall asleep, probably is going to do more Ore tournaments in the future. Dude, nice Quick Claw, Muck. Very swag. You're about to blow up on my, Okay, he didn't kill. Nice. I was convinced he was going to kill Zapdos and then just blow up on Latios. Flygon is one of my few poor matchups with this team. He isn't too bad, because of course we do have a dragon move, but I don't want to have to switch in Latios, because then I could eat a move. Goes for Fire Blast, terrible. Nice that we're faster. Good am for sure you don't have any good mons for it at the moment in my games, but I suppose I could just gen study. Yeah. You usually end up using a, like, made-up save file anyways. But yeah, it's super easy to make your own Pokemon with PK Hex. Or what I do is usually just import straight from Showdown. PK Hex is an option to just copy from Showdown. Swampert, huh? Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. I really want to do the doubles, the Ore. Like, it's a lot of fun doing it in XD, but I really want to see, like, the shiny sprites. Because a lot of the models look different, and it's cool to see how different they look, but I spend most of the time with my shiny Pokemon on cartridge, so I'm used to how they look there. It'll be cool. I think this thing will be a lot of fun once it releases. I was shooting the idea, I wanted to do this last year, but my concept was essentially like a Secret Santa with eggs. So everybody just, like, I assign you Amaryllis. So you need to make an egg for Amaryllis as, like, a Christmas gift. And then on, you know, the day, he'll get it distributed to him. And then, you know, Riley made one for you. Riley made an egg for you. So it'd be like a fun, just like a fun event to do. And I wanted to do that before this device was even announced. It would just mean a lot of trading PK3 files. But having this thing around would make it so easy. Yeah, true. I've brought my own shinies to matches. It was a lot of fun. Glalie. And you're female. Yeah, I think it would be cool. I think it'd be a fun event just to host. I also need to chat with Riley again, see how serious he was about that Tangela shiny race, because I kind of want to start doing that. Start doing actual shiny races. The issue is just organizing, getting people essentially signed up to say, yeah, I'll be committed to finishing this. We got a Sailor. Would it be asynchronous? I'm interested. I just work a lot. Yeah. So I guess I'll just give you the pitch that I have. So the idea would be, essentially, there's two ways to go about it. There's the way number one, which is that, yeah, we just announced, it's like, okay, September 1st, we're all going to start hunting for Tangela. And there's Nose Pass. One of my concerns with making it an actual race is that if, say, Motive gets it within 500 encounters, like, I think a lot of people would want to drop out. Be like, oh, well, what's the point? I can't win. Someone else already got it. So my idea is that instead we do it the other way around, where it's like, last person to find the shiny wins. So, if you find it in 500 encounters, you don't really care that you're not winning because you got a shiny that quickly. You take your prize and it's like, well, sick, I got a shiny Tangela. And I was thinking the idea would be like the winner then gets to pick our next target, and then we move to the next one and maybe do some kind of like season thing where we do like a cycle of 4 with the same people, and then like I guess take a break or like announce that we're gonna make it public the next time, like make some kind of a separate type deal. Because if I just open it up to the public, then obviously, you know, whoever competes, competes. It'll be very hard to wrangle people to, don't pop Salak, to wrangle and like, oh, I need you to send me your picture so I can make a video with all of them. That might be a little bit too much to organize. So it's tricky. I like the idea of essentially like a closed hunt where it's just a couple of people and then we can make a video with it and then do that seasons idea where it's like, okay, motive 1, so motive picks our next target. But I don't want it to be too exclusionary. I think just making the announcement is going to invite a lot of people, and a lot of people means that not all of them are going to finish it. So it's a tough act to balance. And of course, this is without us actually starting. This is just theory crafting. Maybe I should just throw up my hands and say, who cares? If people want to join and not finish, that's their decision. I just don't want to have like a big sign up and then a bunch of people don't finish, because that's really disappointing. That's like a what's the point type deal. So I'm not sure. Got a bunch of ideas on how to do this. Dude, nice. That wasn't even a crit. But yeah, due to time zones, due to the fact that all of us are adults and working, it would be very hard to make it like a race where it's a single day event. That would be really crazy and really tough. Might be kind of fun though, like a shiny hunting weekend. I guess that's what we all do already, but it's all like free time. Everyone just does their own thing. Oh, damn, he's good. We love Walrein around here. Thank you, Walrein. I didn't want to use Tauros. You know, he's done enough. True, yeah, we need people who are honest. I do need to say, like, RNG manippers, they're welcome to do their thing, but I don't want them competing, because of course, you know, what's the point? If one RNG manipper just decides, I'm gonna wait for everyone who's hunting to finish, and then just do mine in half an hour. Like, well, yeah, I guess you won, dude. What could happen? Yeah, well, I'll keep that in mind. I'm leaning towards the idea of doing it private, where it's like maybe 5 people or maybe 6 people, and then we would essentially just, it'd be like a competition. It'd be like, you won this one, so you get to pick the next target. And then we would do, I don't know, maybe like, if we have 6 people, we would pick like 6 rounds. It's tricky. It's hard to know what would be the best for a video. I have to like look at other people's videos. Because every other shiny race I've seen, they do it the other way around, where they just say it's like first one to find one wins. And they're usually playing 4098 games. They're not usually doing old shiny odds. Because the other problem with doing this is like one guy just goes to 45k. And everyone's kind of waiting on him, and I wouldn't want someone to feel like bad, like they're holding up the event just because they got unlucky. So it's hard. It's hard to think of a way to make this good that couldn't go wrong. It's a very bad idea, to be honest. Yeah, that's the other thing. There needs to be a stipulations, like no hunting Mew. Like, we're not doing Tyranitar and Colosseum. Like, it has to be something that's easy and accessible. Because that's my goal, is like to pick 100% for the first one. Though I also shot this idea with Raven. It's the idea of like a race for a route. So like, say, Chief, you and I start on the same day, and we go to Route 1 in Fire Red. And then you and I, we can't leave Route 1 until both of us have found a shiny. Then we go to Route, whatever the one near the Victory Road is. Like, that seems like a really fun idea, but that could also just take forever. But what's cool is that you get different targets, right? We wouldn't get the same Pokemon if we both go to Route 1. Nice quick claw right on. Yeah, it'd be tricky to wrangle bad actors that are just going to pick ridiculous targets. But I also wouldn't want it to be too democratic where we all just vote. That would be kind of lame too, because there's just going to be like a voting period where we need to wait on everyone to decide. That's Memento. Oops. Did I mention I love the GameCube D-pad? I love the GameCube's D-pad. It's really good and not a bad D-pad. It's great, actually. It's the best one Nintendo's ever made. Whoa, a rare Sharpedo. Don't see him too often. You don't need to convince him? Yeah, true. Yeah, the GameCube, it's not my favorite Nintendo controller, to be honest. I would rank the GameCube controller pretty low. Though I will say the analog stick is the best part about it. The analog stick is very good. Everything else, though, could probably do some adjusting. And a Wheezing. Wow, we're hitting all the rares tonight. I should have popped the bingo. We should have done bingo. Oh, easy crit. Not scared of a Wheezing. Just the best. Just awesome. I think you always have Pitaya. Yeah, you've got her, that's Lychee. Still been thinking a lot about making a Alien Soldier video. Lantern again? Dude, go away. A video that I think would not perform very well on the channel, because it's not going to appeal that much to non-Pokemon players. Or, sorry, it's you know, Pokemon players. It's not going to appeal to them very much. And there's like enough Pokemon-related videos I still want to work on, so it might just have to be a back shelf idea. But I did a playthrough recently as practice. It was a lot of fun. First Ments of the night. Wow. That took quite a lot of trainers. And of course, Dragonfly. Of course, he just read my Switch. Shit, if I find the time, it would be cool. Because I think it's a game that, like, deserves better videos about it. The, like, best you're gonna get right now is some speedruns. And of course, the speedruns aren't gonna explain why they're skipping things, why they're doing certain things. But it'd be fun. There's, like, a handful of non-Pokemon games I think would be fun to make a video about. Nice, do we get the triple? Ooh, yours are a little scary. Oh, that's beautiful. He just blows up. Oh, beat the expert. Yeah, another thing I'm not sure how I want to do is it's another expert. Taking my shiny team through Fire Red. I don't know that a Fire Red playthrough would be as interesting as like a singular video. I think a singular video might be better if it's just like, 2.5 hours, something really long. That might be better for a Fire Red, because I think a Fire Red playthrough is just kind of bland at this point. I'm not sure that the long form version would be as good, and of course I'm locked into a move where I can't even hit you. Yeah, we'll do it. Just risk the super effective. And I'd like to avoid just streaming it. I think just streaming it would be kind of lame. There's something about streaming stuff that feels a bit less committal, or like less like I'm paying attention, because there is obviously the chat. Like you can't really undo the fact that you're trying to pay attention to chat and the game. I mentioned before how much I don't like that competitive players will stream themselves. I think it's pretty lame knowing that I might have beat someone just because they weren't paying attention to the game. Of course. What's the shiny team? I have 6. I guess it's like a dream team, except I didn't do it on one file. It's we have a Poliwag, a Nidoran, a Kabuto, a Magnemite, Moltres, and Abra. And Abra and Moltres. That's my all shiny crew from Fire Red. We did no damage. And that would be fun to do a playthrough. Nice. You get the boost. Am I scared of a Quick Claw? I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it was a fun team. It was, I think it'd be kind of cool to take them through a playthrough. Yeah, I do as well. Shiny Mag is one of my favorites. Probably shown it off before, but yeah, I have that ready on Emerald, and I have 5 out of 6 members for a Johto team, and then 4 out of 6 for a Hoenn team. Rare Ninetales. One problem though is that there's no Johto game for Gen 3, so I've considered just using PK Hex to stick them in Calo for fun. But I don't know how that works, to be honest with you. I don't know if the game just behaves with non-shadows in the game. Also, Kalo's really short, way shorter, and there's not much post-game. Well, I guess there's Mount Battle, but that's it. So that might be fun to take a shiny team through there as well. I don't think many people have done that with Kalo. Nice, we dodge. Dodge a sheer cold. Latios is getting good at this. Switching in on me when I'm earthquaking. No, we're running Cherry Berry. Which probably should be Lum, but Zapdos has got the Lum. Another Mets. They're pretty interchangeable, to be honest. That I probably should have gone, whatever. We're fine. It's worth noting, Ments is almost always special in this tower. There's no Dragon Dance Ments, probably because they knew that would be really broken. Really, really strong. So Ments always has Dragon Claw, and usually, yeah, like Fire Blast or Crunch or Hydro. He'll always have, like, special moves. I was getting rocked by a Wish Ments today on ADV. That was really annoying. I hated that team. We have not seen a Heracross in a while. What do you think the odds that he goes Indur this turn? Easy. Easy, easy. I thought that was last Mon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, hang on. I wish Zapdos was alive right now. Okay, we dodge the earthquake. Yeah, see, this, Mac was asking earlier, what's a good hidden power for Lottie? Like, we're not great into Metagross. Metagross resists Psychic. He resists Psychic 4X, and he resists Dragon. He resists Ice, so our best way to hit him is, like, boosted Water or boosted Electric. And, of course, neither of those are stat, so hidden power Fire is your best bet. Metagross is also way less threatening in Ruby because they all run Psychic and none of them have Explosion. So he's a lot less scary. Though we can still Quick Claw Meteor Miss. Gotta love the Quick Claw Miss. I haven't brought it up too much this stream, but yeah, this is a bit of a different stream setup. I now have a TV in this room that is plugged into the computer, so I'm able to read chat a lot easier. And the computer is thankfully not like freaked out over the fact it needs to process more, it needs to send the image to the TV as well. So that's very cool, very swag. Unfortunately for like video production, I don't think this is going to change anything. I don't have the means to capture like HD games. I'm just like, not really. I would want to stream anyways. Nice, this guy had triple starter. Oh yeah, we should have done Bingo tonight. Alright, Tauros, your life is worth sacrificing here. worth it to kill Sapphire. Be gone. He didn't even die. Yeah, I'd like to do that, like bingo streams. I guess the bingo's been ready for a long time, but I haven't done anything with it. Actually, let's check our rate. The level 100 tier, we've been kicking ass. Yeah, we're almost at 100. Ooh, nice. Very rare Gyarados. You do not see Gyarados too often. I quite like using Gyarados in ADV. He's a little harder to use than most of the physical attackers. But having Taunt to bully a Blissey or Skarm or Suicune, someone who may not attack you, is really fun. The only issue is like you don't hit Skarm very well, and of course Blissey can have Thunderbolt, which is disastrous. But you really bully Suicune and Swampert, who are two like kind of tough opponents. And Celebi, actually. Celebi's another one that you're good at. Because Celebi might try to Leech Seed or might try to Baton Pass out if it's got Boost, and if you taunt it, it can't go anywhere. That's like the real trick. You're very similar to Salamence, but you get Taunt. And that changes the Pokemon quite a lot. More than it may seem, whereas Mence is a little bit more brain dead. Obviously Mence is better. Mence is very strong. But you set up and you go to the move. You set up and try and do as much damage as you can, whereas Gyarados having Taunt means you need to play just a little bit more thoughtfully. Another Sharpedo. Wow. It's quite fun. I like Gyarados. Gyarados also did really well for me in the Pyramid. Because he's pretty tricky to one-shot. A lot of Pokemon are not going to kill him in one hit, and I had to rest. So if you can just rest up against a wild Pokemon, it's free. There's no world where you outspeed Zapdos. Yeah, no chance. The Pyramid, it's kind of like a dungeon. Like the floors are randomized, It's not that complicated. They're kind of built in like big blocks, but it's like when you're in Brawly's gym, where it's really dark, and every time you beat a wild Pokemon or beat a trainer, the light expands just a little bit. You can pick up items. There's wild Pokemon, and there's like a tile that just raises you to the next floor. Each floor has like a theme, or each like round has a theme. But just like the battle tower, they're in sets of 7. So the first 7 would be like electric users, and then once you're done that, you go in and then it's all like psychic users. They're pretty creative, pretty fun. One of the like strats is to just abuse pickup in the early game, because pickup, you can just get a ton of items. But you don't get your PP restored between floors. You're gonna have to do all 7 in one go. It's cool. It's a format I like quite a lot. Yeah, not as many people have done videos on it, which is a bit of a shame. There's also glitches you can abuse to shiny hunt in the dome, or sorry, in the pyramids, which I may try in the future. Might be fun to do that, because there's a lot of very unique targets. Wild Pokemon that you weren't ever supposed to be able to catch, of course. You pop Salak? Yeah, okay. You can take again Zapdos if you like. Oh. Yeah, DD, rest chest, yeah, exactly. You can't bring an item, by the way. When you go in, it like asks you to remove your items, but also you pick up items when you're in there. Yeah, Dragon Dance Gyarados does so well. Does Earthquake kill, do you think? He's like made of paper. Please kill. Nice. I think tonight we're gonna go until the counter says 3-3-3-3. That might just be too cool of a number to end on. And another Earthquake week. Nice. Yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna have too many stream opportunities in the next week. And I'm gonna be gone early September, but we'll probably have some in the in-between. I got a very cool layout set up to continue the shiny Poliwag Ball quest, because I'm 5 out of 12. So I'm definitely going to be streaming some of those. Very satisfied with how the layout looks. Of course, going to continue the Gen 5 playthrough. I probably will record more tomorrow. If not, then on the weekend. But probably tomorrow. Yeah, I don't really know what I should hunt next. I guess continue the Poliwag in every ball adventure. Because my goal was to get that done within the year. And I'm like just under halfway. But we are well over halfway through the year. So we may need to grind hard. Nice, nice. Yeah, I think Tauros is better to use in ADV than Slacking. It's obviously he hits so much harder, but the problem you run into is that Slacking is invalidated by the move Protect, whereas Tauros is not. Tauros can still hit you. Uh-oh. Okay. I expected it. I thought it was going to happen. Stop. Don't do this. Do not lose. Okay. I should try using Registeel. Tried putting him on one team and I thought he sucked. But that might have just been a team composition was bad. Because you need something to deal with ground types, you need something to deal with fire, and something to deal with fighting. And thankfully, Gengar covers 2 of those, but does not deal with your fire weakness. So it may facilitate, like, Registeel, Suicune, Blissey, Gengar. And then you got 2 more slots for whatever. First Electro. Excited for more Gen 5. We're in a fun part of the game. Your team is very sick. Well, I appreciate that. We got Quick Claw Boom. There's one more party member, and I don't know if it's a rare or a common, so we'll just have to see in the playthrough. But it's been a lot of fun. It's been, I'm enjoying the game. I did mention, maybe it was just in a call, a friend of mine might be lending me his Black 2, or I think he has White 2, I'm not sure which. Another Registeel. I said to him that I would trade, so I might be making a trade of Silent Hill 2 for Black 2, whatever it is that he has. Because those games are kind of equivalent in price nowadays. I feel like you cannot get a Black 2 for under $200. Maybe you can get a Japanese one. And I still haven't done that. Yeah, I have a Japanese Black and White. And I want to include those because one of the save files was really cool. The guy had actually been to events. He actually has some event tickets, Wonder Cards. JP White 2 is only $50. That's not bad. I've noticed the Game Boy Advance games are going up. They are not as cheap as you would hope. Might be a good time to buy more rubies or sapphires. Emerald, actually. Emerald is what I should get another. So I can make this egg thing even worse. Just make 4 eggs at a time. Alright, do not counter. Great. Excellent. The very best Machamp. Yeah, you want to get another Ruby and then the 2 Kanto games. One thing I would love, unfortunately they're super expensive. There was a Japanese magazine that gave away these like stickers for your Fire Red and Leaf Green cartridge, as well as for the Ruby and Sapphire ones. I've never seen one for Emeralds, but they are like ridiculously rare. And it's immense. Do I steal immense for my friend Varese? If this Ments can kill me. If you kill me, maybe I'll do it. Yeah, the stickers are for the cartridge. You have to learn how to solder for the batteries. Also, I know... Well, I don't know that you're jolly. It's actually really tough to tell your speed. Are you faster than Zapdos? No. But you're probably not worth stealing. Sorry, Beavers. Yeah, the stickers are for the cartridge. I would have to dig up a photo and post it in the server. I feel like I have, though. Check through my phone real fast. Oops. Nice. That Ment's not meant to be. Well, I found the one for Ruby. The one for Ruby and Sapphire. Yeah, and I saw that there's like an Etsy shop where someone has some like fan-made ones. I may have to buy some of those. Download the image. I'm gonna post it in the stream channel. Yeah, there's also like Game Boy Advance stickers for the console itself. But yeah, the like part with Groudon and the text, and then Brendan, and then there's a Sapphire. Those look so sick, and I've seen them very rarely on a cartridge. But I guess Japanese sellers know that they're mad rare because they charge like a significant amount more for those. So I think getting a fake one might be the route. Get a fake one and then see if I can go to a local game shop and then trick them into buying a just a cheap Ruby. Might be the play. I've been wanting to make a video about that. Well, I don't know how I would make a video about it. I bought Mega Man 3 for the Game Boy at a local retro store, and they sold me a like bootleg, and I guarantee they didn't even know it was a bootleg. It took me inspecting it to notice. And I didn't even notice until like a couple of years after owning it. These are sick. Yeah, the stickers are cool. There's a bunch of like Pokemon Center consoles as well. There's this really sick Celebi Game Boy Advance that's like a nice green. Would love to own one of those, but they're also mad expensive. Very cool, Crit, Latios. You're the best. Oh, do not. You're one of the super slow, bulky Ludicolo. Can anyone stop Tauros? Is it even possible? Why did it switch to Zam there? It avoided Swampert. Is there a Alakazam with a fighting move? That has to be the reason. Very famously, there's a Kadabra with Focus Punch, but he drops off really early in the rounds. I wonder why I picked Zam over Swampert. Swampert would be so sick to steal Shiny because he's so versatile. Like, really, with any nature, you can kind of patch him up. Do any specific set. Yeah, Focus Punch Zam. Yeah, that could be it. But does Focus Punch Alakazam exist after 49 wins? Sorry, hope that didn't hit the mic too much. No, I shouldn't put my foot on the table. It's gonna make background noise. Also, Chief, are you able to hear me as well like this? Because now I'm like lying back on my couch. Does this sound any different? I wonder if I should position the mic a little differently. Yeah, switch in Mons defensively. That I don't know. I think it goes for if I have a super effective move. You can hear me fine? Great. So like here, it switched in Ments because Menta has Dragon Claw, as opposed to switching in, you know, Blaziken, because Blaziken has no super effective move. This is the awesome Shell Bell. Salamence. Yeah, maybe one day me and Beavers will just have to go stealing in the tower, try and get a good Salamence. Yeah, see? It did it right there. You can tell because the middle... And it was Blaziken! Dude, damn, he's good. How did I know, dude? The game I have on Emerald Tower is just unbeatable. Yeah, exactly. I actually got tricked once. I don't know if you were here for the stream. I was trying to steal a Metagross, and I threw out a Starmie. And instead of throwing out the Metagross, it had a Shedinja in the back, because Shedinja had Shadow Ball, and I was just completely walled. Like, what do I do against the Shedinja? My Starmie's not going to be able to kill that. So I got completely blocked from stealing the Metagross. Yeah, I know the code. I knew it was Blaziken. This one is going to have Shiny Glalie as opponent number 2, and I'm going to steal it. Just wait. It's probably worth it to Double Edge, so I guarantee the KO. Or I'm more likely to guarantee the KO. Come on, Glalie. What? Who is that? This is gonna take so much HP. Yeah, Hariyama has 1,000,000 health. Oh, and then he gets a reversal. It's over. Yeah, I know. Where's the Glalie? I would like a shiny Glalie, please. Glalie would be probably #1 pick. Ninetales would be another really sick one, because Ninetales is like a hard hunt across Gen 3. You're kidding. Oh, man. It's just the best Hariyama to ever do it. Okay, Heracross is not too scary. Gyarados, let's be relaxed here, nothing crazy. Oh yeah, that's a fun one. I did do that for a Heracross. And then Heracross is on my Johto team. It's fun. You can 100% for it if you really want, but there's some cool phase variety if you don't want to do that. I want to do a hunt in the next forest. I think it's called Berry Forest. There's like a weird collection of Pokemon there. Drowsy and Hypno are around, and there's Wild Pidgeotto, which is pretty rare. Oh jeez, you get out of here. And I think like Eggy is there, and also Psyduck. It's a pretty wild roster of Pokemon. I cannot believe I missed the Roar. Is this a last Mon Electrode and I wasn't paying attention? No, it was lead Gyarados. He's gonna Mirror Cut me. I'm dead. No. Oh, but he's got... Yeah, it's over. I'm dead. He's the best. It's the best Zapdos ever. And he's got Protect. Alright. Electro just had to show off all of his moves. He has to show me all of the moves at least once. Yep, I've been outplayed. Light screen is over. I really need the light screen for Rhydon. I'm very scared of him hitting me with an Ice Beam or something. So I think we're like a set and a half away from 3-3, 3-3. We're a little bit off, but that's okay. We might go past it while playing. Whatever, it's a fun stopping point to get as close as we can. There's the Glalie. That's who I was hoping to see. This one's pretty regular, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you're going for that, I would strongly suggest going to the Safari Zone and doubling up on the Nidorans, because there's an in-game trade for, I think, both. I think there's a trainer that wants a Nidoran and a Nidorino. So those are like really easy to double up on, because then you just give it the Moonstone and you get another Dex entry. Those ones are cool. You can also get Lickitung if you trade a Golduck, which is a pretty easy Pokemon to get a hold of. There's some fun ones. You can buy an Abra and then go get Mr. Mime super fast. Like, the in-game trades are pretty abusable. $45 is great progress, though. Nice quick claw. You don't think I didn't see that, Walrein. You got a quick claw. Yeah, the trades just speed it up. Oh yeah, true, yeah. Farfetch'd and Jinx, those are both trades. I'm so excited to do this thing with the Jinx eggs. I guess they're Smoochum. I keep calling them Jinx eggs, though. I'm almost there. I'm so close to having a full inventory. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you just get a Nidorino, there's a guy that'll trade you for a Nidorino. Oh, there's I think if you get Ponyta, there's a guy that'll trade for a Seal in Cinnabar Island. There's also the Raichu that you can get an Electrode trade. And of course the fossils, but you probably want to save the fossils if it's a hunt file. This is a shiny hunting file. Definitely do not get Eevee for the Dex entry. Yeah, good idea. True. It's really funny to me that you get a Sunstone on the islands, but if you're playing Leaf Green, there's literally no Pokemon that evolves with a Sunstone. Because Sunkern isn't in the game, and you don't get Oddish in Leaf Green. So, the Sunstone is just unusable. Okay, 22 more Pokemon, and you do 21 per set. That's like perfect. Yeah, exactly. They just threw in the Sunstone for, you know, giving it to players, but yeah, you can't even use it in that game. Nice one, Game Freak. It was too hard to just stick a Sunkern in the game. Yeah, good call. Just keep it. Me and Amaryllis tried that format, OU Fire Reds, and it is very restrictive what Pokemon you can use. Quagsire ends up being pretty good because he's like a junior Swampert. And it's fun using like different Rapid Spinners. I really liked having a Hitmontop. And I had this like really cool plan with a Scyther, but I didn't end up getting to use it. Because Scyther is like a Baton Pass Swords Dancer. And there's very few baton passers in Gen 3 as a whole, but especially without Celebi. And Espeon, because Espeon's not in the game. Those are some of the best BP Pokemon. Yeah, you would think. You would think he'd be good, but here's the hard fact. There's no choice band. So Tauros and Arrow are just out of luck. There's no choice band to abuse. There's like no Salakberry. You're like missing move tutors. It was a pretty weird format. It was cool. I'm glad he like asked me to play it because I probably wouldn't have otherwise. I tried it a bit when there was a ladder and it was really annoying. It was like not fun how often you saw Tar, Skarm, Bliss. And that's all I really remember. There was a lot of Quag. There was a lot of Quag, actually. There's not that many good rapid spinners. Gengar was on a lot of teams too. Really was just weird diet ADV. But it seems fun. It seems like a cool alternate format. You get to let some of the lesser Pokemon shine. Like Starmie doesn't change. Starmie's the exact same. I should start double-edging Blazikens, because it's likely to kill them. Yeah, that killed that one. And being locked into Earthquake is troublesome if a flyer comes in. Okay, double starter. Does he have the triple? Does this guy have Swampert? Oh yeah. Tauros solos him. Hell yeah. The best. Psychic. This is the guy that did a double switch on me. Gotta be careful. I feel like this is Psychic Lucas. I don't know very many of the trainer names. Especially not in Japanese. Well, whatever. We're already in. May as well do it. Scared of a counter. Scared of a cross chop hitting. Like that. The crit did not matter. Uh-oh. Sapphire might be here to put an end to the streak. I think I KO at +1 though. I think all I need is a +1. Yeah, you get your leech cringe. Fine. Whatever. I just need to hit. I need to not get owned by double team. Land the hit? Okay. I'm pretty sure this always KOs in level 50. I'm not as... Oh wow, that did not do as much as I hoped. Yeah, look at how much health he gets. Easy. Damn, I hate this controller so much. The Wave Bird is cozy because it's wireless, but it's not a very good controller. Okay, he goes for rest anyways, so that's fine. We risk the Dragon Breath. That's okay. Now we just poke him in case he wants to rest, and if he rests, we get free setup. Nope, he goes for it again. That's fine. Jeez, that was close. You are an unfortunate switch in. I think your last mon, right? Was King? No, King goes first. Yeah, we go Tauros. Not my favorite lead, but whatever. He isn't too hard. I was hoping for a belly drum. The AI just willingly throws away half its HP. Oh, you know what's another fun part about that shiny race? Is that Smeargle is an easy target. Smeargle's like 100%, right? So that'd be super fun. Just go for a Smeargle. Yeah, I have a crazy idea for a Smeargle catch setup. Because he uses Sketch, right? So he'll copy whatever move I use. So I just lead with a Pokemon that does Belly Drum. And then he'll do that, he'll max out his attack, and then I use that half HP so he's easier to catch. Yeah, Smeargle would be fun. Smeargle would be a cool hunt. What is the playlist at after Puyo? Got God Hands, Yoshi's Islands. We're almost there. Of course, I'm locked into Quake. Just for fun, I think we'll steal our last target. We'll try to, of course. There may be a chance that I am not able to. But we'll try to, just for fun. That's an excellent question. I actually don't think Chimecho is even in the Ruby Tower. I'd have to check. Beavery's made a document of the Pokemon that show up. No, I know he's not there because when I made the bingo, he wasn't there. So I should probably check. The Pokemon that stopped showing up at level 100 is nonsense. It doesn't make any sense why certain weak Pokemon are only at the 100 tier. They like disappear at the 50 tier. It seems like it's backwards. Like Sableye and Nosepass and Sharpedo do not belong in the 100 tier, but they're just missing from the 50 tier. They only show up in 100. Is there like an edit tab? Oops. No. Yeah, Absol. Hang on, maybe I can just clear this and refresh a couple times. Are we gonna hit 333? No, we're gonna be just shy. We'll have to steal 334. Yeah, Camerupt. Camerupt is only in the 100 tier. Lantern, not in the 50 tier. It doesn't make any sense why certain weak Pokemon are just absent, but then appear at the 100 tier. Let's refresh again. Yeah, there's no one different there. It's very confusing. It seems like it's backwards. Like Game Freak intended the 50 pool to be in the 100 tier, but they're backwards for some reason. Yeah, Sableye and Nosepass, they're considered high tier. Same with Camerupt. I just realized how funny it is. We have to start another round just to go steal someone. Alright, who do we think 333 is going to be? I'm leaning towards a Reggie. I feel like it's going to be a Reggie. You think it's Gardevoir? Could be. Sadly, we can't steal the triple or the quad 3, but we can steal the partner, known as the 3334. We can steal that, whatever it is. Nice time. And if I play right, I can use Zapdos to roar out the 5th member. if that's more worth stealing. Alright, who does the honors? Alright, not what I was expecting. Alright, who are we gonna kidnap? My guy. Alright, this might be a little hard to roar out because he threatens Zapdos so well. Okay, not bad. Let's see the final victim. I would like a Glalie, to be honest. And this one hits super hard too. Maybe it's a good nature? Alright, Glalie, I need you to not mess around here. I need you to do damage. It's female too, so it has a good nature. It could be used for breeding. You just tried to hit me with Sheer Cold. Are you kidding? Okay, don't do that to Latios. Alright, that's not bad. That's chip on Tauros. Hit me, please. Not bad. If I get frozen, I'll stay in. We did not get frozen. Okay, this is a little scary because now you could kill Latios if you decide. Okay, nice. Nice. We have a chance at snagging this Glalie. Ouch. Do I die from 2 hails? 41, 24. No, I would live with like 2 HP. Okay, we just risk it. Ouch. Alright, Lottie lives, which is very surprising. Hit me with a crunch, please. Not bad. Oh yeah, we are stealing the snowman. That was a really good stream. We didn't lose except the one time, 112 wins. Alright, there's a wild Glalie out there. We need to go tame it. Glalie is not meant to be roaming the wild. Maybe we can bait Lottie. Do one of these. Oh, come on. Okay, let's do one of these. I think I would want, like, Naive or Hasty. Glalie's kind of weird, where you want to be, like, you don't want to be minus special attack or physical attack because you want to have Ice Beam, but you also want to have Boom. But you need speed. I guess, yeah, you can sacrifice physical defense or special defense because you're so expendable. Oh, we got it. Come on, Lottie. Cooperate, please. Nice. Alright, Chief, if you got a nature guess, now is the time. Look at how many prizes we got. We got so many items. Did I apply all my stuff? Yep. Serious. This snowball means business. This will warm up the Glalie. We already burned half of our Destiny bonds. Very cool. Please. Glalie has a Salac memory. Glalie usually runs Salac in Ruby Tower. Why did the counter go up? Why does it say 336? That's a... This song? Yeah, this is a classic. We used it in one of my matches against Amaryllis. We've fought so many times I don't remember which video it is. Alright, man, the moment of truth that everyone's excited for. I feel like that's bold. My instinct is saying you were bold. That's bold. Damn. Damn, Glalie. We release her? Yeah. Send her back to the wild. Well, Chief, I appreciate you hanging out, lads. It was a fun stream. Yeah, I want to get back in the groove of Ruby Tower. I will be around during the week, I suppose, but I don't know when our next stream is going to be. Yeah, I appreciate you tuning in. I'll see you around to figure out how to close the projector.